Are you enjoying the food I made? Yeah. You know, Dad, what is it? I wonder, what if Thomas comes to breakfast? I doubt that would happen. Meanwhile. Thomas has been working on his branch line for many years now and knows it.
You know just where to stop, Thomas, laughed his driver. You could almost manage it without me.
Thomas had become conceited. He didn't realize his driver was just joking. Later at Titmutt's sheds, Thomas boasted about what his driver said. He said I could almost manage things without him. Don't be so daft. After all, snorted Percy, I would never go anywhere without my driver, earnestly Toby. I might be frightened.
2,000 years later.
I'm not scared. You wouldn't dare. I would. Then you'll see. The next morning, the fire starter came. Thomas drowsed comfortably as the warmth spread all the way through his spoiler. At that moment, Percy and Toby were asleep. Thomas then still remembered. Silly stick in the mud. After all, driver said he wouldn't need me anymore. So yeah, I'll just go straight up and then I'll stop. And then once I wake them up with my whistle, they'll realize. Soon, Thomas started moving. But he didn't realize that was only because the fireman and a fire starter messed with his control. That was when it started to happen. Thomas tried to stop, but he couldn't. This is fine. I'll stop eventually, right? But he was wrong. Thomas then became a non-stop engine who wouldn't stop rolling. Many lines and switches, signals, and other stuff on the railroad tracks. They were all getting closed. They were all stopping engine due to the fact that there's a runaway on the tracks. Hey, what the must have been nothing? I hope. Many engines were starting to see an engine that kept on going and going, non-stop. Is that normal? Many road vehicles were getting closed off due to the fact that there's a non-stop engine coming. I have no idea what was that. What the? Spider-Man? He then teleported through magic buffers.
Eventually.
Then, Thomas was soon heading straight toward this house. I don't know why there's just a random door in the middle of nowhere, but something tells me that's not good. Dun 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 dun.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Meanwhile, in an alternate universe,
Horrors, cried Thomas, and shut his eyes. The house
rocked, broken glass tinkled, and then let me look at the script. And oh yeah, Pierce was everywhere. The station master was furious. His wife picked up the plate and said,
You miserable engine!
she scolded, and then she said,
Just look what you've done to breakfast. Now,
to clarify, I don't think it's that bad. You can just scrape off all the dust.
now I shall have to cook some more.
She then banged the door, then more rubble came across his face. After the wreckage, he was then taken to the Sodor Steamworks. Kevin then took Thomas to where Victor was to get fixed up and repaired. After Thomas was finally repaired, on top of that, then came to the superstation to see Thomas. He was very, 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 very cross with him. Thomas the Tank Engine, what were you thinking? Engines driving by themselves? That is not possible. Until 2023. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know what? Tomorrow, we'll let a diesel do your work. The diesel? Yes. Diesels do work right on time. Diesels don't go driving off without someone to control them. Dun, 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 dun. So is our house gonna be repaired? Yes. It'll take a couple years. It'll probably be fixed in 2029.